this, do you know if that was a SIG?
That was not. It was a 9mm HK VP9.
Okay. Is there a video of that day?
Yes. So the actual gun range surveillance video. This was the furthest back for the range visits that we could get due to the footage writing over itself. So September 25th was the first date that we actually could get footage from the gun range in Clarkson.
All right, and this is 190. We're going to play that. And what are we looking at here?
So this is at the gun range in Clarkson. This is outside of the shooting area. This is where you pay for targets, ammunition, rent firearms. In the white sweatshirt is Mr. Crumbley wearing looks like a Seattle Seahawks ball cap. And then you have the shooter wearing a gray sweatshirt, dark colored pants, Nike shoes, and a black hat.
And what do you observe James Crumbley wearing at his belt level?
Appears to be a holster.
And can you tell the jury what you're observing?
So at some point, it looks like the shooter was trying to clear a malfunction from the firearm. He's checking the chamber to see if the round's chambered. He's having some kind of malfunction with it, and he is having trouble clearing it.
And can you tell what firearm that is?
The footage here is real grainy. I can't say for certain.
And what does he appear to be doing right at this time?
So he keeps checking the chamber for a round. He's having issues with it. He goes over to Mr. Crumbley. They walk back over. Mr. Crumbley picks up the firearm. He racks the slide 3 times to try to see what's going on with the firearm, and then he inserts the magazine here and gets the firearm back in operating condition.
All right. What is the relative price difference between the 9mm ammunition and 22 ammunition?
So just generally speaking, the 9mm ammunition is more expensive than 22 caliber ammunition. 22 caliber ammunition is more for target practice, and 9mm ammunition can be used for anything from target practice to home defense. It's generally more expensive for 9mm ammunition.
And when you say more expensive, can you roughly say about how much, generally?
Honestly,
Objection to relevance, Your Honor. Yeah, what's the relevance?
the relevance is that 9mm ammunition is expensive, and it's typically not something that you would buy just to shoot at the range, particularly if this is your hobby. It's expensive.
That calls for speculation, Your Honor.
Well, unless he knows, unless he knows.
Is 9mm ammunition, because of the cost, is it something that you typically see at a range?
People do shoot 9mm ammunition at the range. Now, what level of money they're willing to pay for that type of ammunition all varies depending on if you're going to shoot at the range. Obviously, you're going to try to use less expensive ammunition, but I'd be speculating anything beyond that.
Okay, thank you. Drawing your attention to October 3rd, was there evidence uncovered that James and his son went to the range on that day?
Yes.
And Exhibit 191, that's a Facebook message.
Yes, this is from James Crumbley to Jennifer Crumbley on October 3rd at 12:01 p.m. It says, "Cool, just got cleaning our guns, leaving for range in a few."
All right, and then 192 is a receipt. Is it from that day?
Yes, it's from October 3rd, 2021, in the name James Robert Crumbley. It's for a silhouette target, a range fee. I believe that's 100 rounds of .22 caliber ammunition, and then an additional, it looks like an additional 2 boxes of .22 caliber ammunition.
All right. Drawing your attention now to November 26th of 2021, we testified earlier that you were involved in the tracing of the weapon and the purchase of it on that day, correct?
Yes.
All right. And was that 9mm SIG purchased on that day?
Yes.
I'm showing you previously admitted 37 and 38. We talked about this. What are these?
This is the receipt from the gun store in Oxford for the Sig Sauer SP 2022 9mm pistol that was sold to James Crumbley.
All right, and the cost?
The gun itself was $489.95 with tax. It was a total of $519.35.
All right, and 38 is what?
This is the pistol sales record that would have been completed by the gun store and signed by Mr. Crumbley, documenting his purchase of the Sig Sauer pistol.
And were you able to, or did you review any posts that the shooter made with this firearm purchased for him?
Yes.
All right, and I want to draw your attention to Exhibit 95, and there are 3 slides here. What's the first one?
So the first one, so the text for the post, it was November 26th, says, "Just got my new beauty today, Sig Sauer 9mm. Ask any questions, I will answer." It's a picture in the Crumbley's kitchen. It's hard to see from this photograph, but there's you see yellow and then some wood floor underneath it. That's the counters in their kitchen.
So I'm holding the box, so this would be showing through this handle with the circle?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, and that is the Sig Sauer SP 2022 purchased by James Crumbley.
All right, and then the second slide?
This is a picture of the defendant's son holding the Sig Sauer SP 2022 in the Crumbley family residence. That's the same floor inside their house.
And it's a post?
Yes.
All right, and it says?
It's the same. So the same text appears in all 3 photographs, but there's the second. There's the first photograph of just the firearm, the second of Mr. Crumbley's son holding the firearm, and then the third picture, I believe, is the Mr. Crumbley's son lining up the sights. So on a firearm, there's the rear sights and the front sights, and when you line those up, that's what you're shooting at. That's what you use to aim, and that's where those 3 dots are aligned. That's Mr. Crumbley's son pointing the firearm at the floor inside their residence.
All right. Drawing your attention to 97, Exhibit 97. Where was this photo found?
This was found on Jennifer Crumbley's cell phone. It depicts the top firearm where you see the red dot again is the Keltec the P17, and then the bottom firearm is the murder weapon. It's the Sig Sauer SP 2022. This is all inside of the Sig Sauer box. You see the 2 Sig magazines on the right side of the screen, plus the ATF pamphlet and the cable lock provided by Sig Sauer.
Okay. Anything stand out to you about this picture?
As far as?
The ATF
Well,
pamphlet?
the pamphlet obviously is on top of the foam in this picture, and the cable lock is still in the box with the Sig Sauer. Obviously, it was later recovered in the Keltec box, not in the box with the Sig Sauer.